Hello everybody, my name is Oderli and this is an English version of our live webinar presented in last August 14. First of all, I'd like to apologize for my Portuguese. You see today I practice an effective approach to have money. What business persons or successful entrepreneurs are doing to have financial resources for their projects of startups, project or business plan for the development or growth of a company. This is not about a theory, what to do or how to do, because the things you can have hiring, advising, follow up. It's a powerful, effective and proven methodology we created for you to get money. You will also be able to compare with existing alternatives on the market to make sure that our methodology really works. And you will learn in a practical and simple way to identify your assets and what to do to raise money for real. I am a businessman and entrepreneur. I had my first registered company when I was only 17 years old. Consequently, I went through all the trouble of building a business from scratch. My company had 6 years of operation when in 1994 or 95 it closed down. To close down soon after the implementation of Real Plan. The Real Plan was a currency change with aiming to stop the three-digit inflation we are living in Brazil. After that, I started my practical research to what I call today as business sciences. Since then, I have had various businesses and have established a consulting firm, and I started advising several companies and exchanging experience with various businessmen around the world. From 2002 to 2008, I was a business management consultant at Thompson, Brazil, and participated in and managed several consulting projects. One of the companies had 3 billion gross income by year and had 4,000 employees. In 2006, the consulting career was consolidated and I was given many corporate training, but I was still not satisfied. I felt the need to look again to the small and medium enterprise, where the demands and the opportunities are greater. I developed a management methodology called the 3D management and managed multiple projects in small and medium-sized enterprise whose main objective was very simple: increase revenue and profits. There have been cases of 26% increase in revenues and cases of 1000% increase. Yes, the transformation was evident to everyone involved, from the owners to the employees, from suppliers to the customers. But in every company spending, there were difficulties common to all of them: how to finance this growth, how to finance this development. Ideas and projects they all have had, and many. Illiquid assets also was not missing. But what to do with it? How to convert this business vision and this project to cash? Not satisfied with the demands of those entrepreneurs, I started the saga for raising funds. It took 3 years to understand the reason that lead a company to financial success. Without the knowledge built, in December of 2012, the opportunity arose to purchase a financial service provider, the Continental Finance Group in New Zealand. It was not a retail bank, but I did not want a bank. I didn't want a bank to have to report our acts to the local central bank, even though our customers are in majority Brazilians, Europeans and Americans. I want to have access to all the banking tools and discover at a time and through the eyes of a bank all the weaknesses of companies that seek resource. I want to offer business to businessmen and entrepreneurs full support for going over the same difficulties I went through or that the companies I was advising was going through. I was wondering how come the banks see these companies. I want to know why initially they say everything customers need to hear, but after delay in stretching it for months until the end when they give an excuse and not realize a penny to company finance anything. In January 2015, we began the second and final phase of implementation of a trading platform, our trading desk itself. With this, we verticalized the entire investment banking financial solutions from beginning to end. In addition, the platform offers a range of products to work with all the resources of a trading platform. At the same time, we create the SA Capital, SA Capital Brazil, a holding of holdings in Brazil to formally meet Brazilian customers and make the legal link between these clients and the Continental. And also can participate in companies in the form of private equity. Also in April this year, we acquired an investment fund based in the United States and regulated by the SEC that is really in full operation. Therefore, with the integration of these companies, today we have verticalized the whole process of investment banking, fundraising, merger acquisition, and securitization, closing all the tools necessary for the success of our methodology that I will explain to you today. Just to contextualize, you probably experienced or are going through the most common situations encountered in the financial market that are false promises. Providers do not get it, translate the need of the company or owner of the asset. Appearance or false experts or false assets. Very much effort and no results. The solutions found are partial or consume too time or are too expensive solution or all three together. And when you get face to face with an investor or buyer of your assets, he says he liked it and he was looking for that, but never finished effecting payment. Be knowing that there is no institution responsible for the entire process within your needs, neither within the capacity of a small or medium company to structure a finance project. But we were thoroughly. We work and research a lot to understand the difference and the similarities between the success and the failed business companies. We came to a conclusion and created a method. Our conclusion was that all business need three things to be succeed: vision, methodology, and resource, or VMR. Every successful businesses need and has a vision, a dream, a project, a reason to exist. It means that need you. In addition, every successful business need and has a methodology of work with all its set of criteria, information, controls, and measurements, people, processes, etc. But mostly every business needs resource, financial resource, without which the water's drive did not exist or will not survive. Today, with our methodology, we can say that the success of a company or the performance of a business is directly linked with the vision, methodology, and resource. Success of a company or business is directly linked to VMR. If the company has a clear and defined vision and well communicated, everyone has clear in mind where the company wants to go to. If the company has an effective methodology of work, management, control, and innovation, it has efficiency. If the company has resource, it has capacity to invent or reinvent. But if the company has the three things together, if they have VMR, they have guaranteed success. We know that the most efficient way to get funding is to work with securitized assets and receivables. So, one of the tools of our methodology is securitization. Securitization is the process of disintermediation aimed to provide retained funds directly in the capital market by placing asset-backed securities of the issuer, segregate of the equity of the asset issuer to reduce the risk to the investor. These assets, these receivables, can be with or without liquidity. In the practice, what does it mean, Feriani? Well, in practice, I mean that we need just a few. Yes, you. Let's look. Let's look at what you already have. Let's start from what you already have. Let's start from your vision, your dream, your projects. I'm sure they are not small. Let's start by looking at what your company has of assets. All assets in the net worth are likely to be securitized, to be monetized. All operation assets can be used. All no operational assets can be used. If the bottom line is too small, we can issue a bond or letter. Look, here is your bond and the LTNs. But you tell me, Feriani, I have not a company, just got a great asset. Or, Feriani, I don't have any assets to do that. I have only the one company, small or medium. Doesn't matter. Bring what you have to us. We will analyze and we organize a joint venture between you and the other persons or company that together have the necessary ingredients for the business success. Back when when your bond or letter comes in the balance sheet, look at what happens to the result of your balance sheet. Did you see this? Did you understand? I know. You tell me that's not operational yet. Okay, no problem. The definition of securitization is just that. Securitization is the mechanism to transform illiquid assets into liquid assets and segregate them from the issuer company to decrease the risk for the investor. For us, is it what counts at the moment? Who else does that? Who else securitize assets? See, some of the competitors who did not follow beyond that point. You can see the links below the video directed to understand a little bit more about these offers. The offers from Morgan Stanley, Barclays, Ernst Young, and among others. We took all of your assets and net worth illiquid. We had, with a good business plan, with the financial information, with the amount we need and where we will get. with also the market information that show how you get there. We join all these and ready. Here, within the Continental is all securitized. It will be transformed into assets with liquidity. In addition, do you know that presentation that you need to do with the investor to see if they like your project, assets, blah, 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 blah? Forget it. We put your assets directly in our own trading platform, linked over 18 stock exchanges, the largest exchanges in the world, because there we have access to more than 7,000 investors. Yes, 7,000 investors highly capitalized and which form part of our network. That's it, more than 7,000 institutional and private investors, all focused in investments in infrastructure, metals, gems, commodities, mining, agribusiness, industry, logistics, retails, etc., etc., etc. Always in our platform, in our own trading, all ready to enjoy and invest in assets with liquidity that we put to negotiate. The result? Well, the result you already know. Research for the two managers who manages this methodology, and the research to business owner or entrepreneur or owner of assets. So, in short, all you need to do is bring your assets and your desire to have success. Bring everything to the Continental, work for and by you. Bring your dreams, your projects, your business vision that you take care of everything for you. Because with these things in hand, just you just use our methodology for you have money. Our whole process takes around 60 days to get to the platform. Do not waste more time and money. Contact us and success to you. Thank you very much.